Now, let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Bonnie Builder, and let's clear up healthcare. mRNA breakthrough offers new hope for HIV cure. A groundbreaking discovery in Australia is lighting up the path to a potential HIV cure, and it all starts with mRNA. Researchers at the Peter Doherty Institute for Infection and Immunity in Melbourne have developed a way to make HIV visible inside white blood cells. Using mRNA wrapped in lipid nanoparticles nicknamed fat bubbles, scientists were able to insert the material into cells donated by people living with HIV. These same fat bubbles were famously used to deliver mRNA in COVID-19 vaccines. Once inside the cell, the mRNA attaches itself to the HIV, making it easier to spot the virus, which usually hides and mutates quickly, creating countless variants. The new mRNA method, however, has been able to detect multiple strains. Dr. Paula Cevaal, one of the Institute's researchers, said, quote, "We have never seen anything close to as good as what we are seeing. We're very hopeful that we are also able to see this type of response in an animal, and that we can eventually do this in humans," end quote. Dr. Michael Roche, co-senior author, added that this discovery might also help treat cancer. In the U.S., Dr. Anthony Fauci has echoed the promise of mRNA for HIV vaccine development. Moderna, in partnership with the Gates Foundation and others, continues its own mRNA HIV vaccine trials. While a cure is still years away, this new development gives fresh hope to millions around the world, especially in the queer community, who've long borne the brunt of the HIV/AIDS epidemic. Now, I said some incredibly smart and poignant stuff, and I know what I was talking about. But to just generalize the point, I'm so excited for news like this. It seems like we're constantly being dragged back into the dark ages. But when the pendulum swings back the other way, this is something that we're going to be able to grow and cling on to. This is so absolutely exciting. It's been how many decades since the 80s? Help me out.
A lot.
50,
well,
I want to say.
This broke us in 82.
Yeah.
So
82,
yeah.
82, and now we are making major strides to a cure.
Well, Australia is not.
Australia.
So that's the problem.
And they're right next door, basically. So it's just a hop and a skip there.
No, but let's give us some credit. The mRNA came out of the United States. We have been working on messenger RNA. And thanks to scientists in this country, when we used to support science, when we believed in science,
remember that?
That's how we got to the COVID vaccine in record time. So we shouldn't put ourselves down. We should put down people like RFK Jr., who's trying to shut down these kind of initiatives.
Right. Yeah.
But and here in this country, wonderful science has happened and continues to happen. We should encourage this. And companies like Moderna and Pfizer and all, they want to vilify pharmaceutical industry, which, they may have their issues. But thanks to these companies, a lot of good things have happened. And we got out of COVID in record time.
Yeah.
And the whole world benefit from it, from our work here in this country. Moderna is doing good work, and in fact, it's one of these vaccines that, at least with the COVID vaccine, where they needed to bring it to people in third world countries. And, Moderna is making a vaccine that is also less, deserve less of a, it doesn't have to be ultra cold to be preserved. So the way they're working, is going to benefit places in Africa, in Latin America, in Asia. So eventually, and thanks to scientists in Australia, of course, in other parts of the world, we're going to, be successful one day. I hope we don't shy away from this in this country in the next 4 years, because we seem to be going backwards.
That's what I'm saying. Haven't you heard of all the cuts? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Australia wanted to eradicate this, okay, and be done with it by 2030. And they were on their way, okay? I think in 2023, they only had 722, all right, new cases, okay? That's extraordinary, right? Now, here we are in the U.S. We're cutting all kinds of funding. They don't want to allow for folks to give out PEP and PrEP for free. We're going through it. We're going backwards, like Dino said.
That's what I'm afraid of. That if this happens, I know Australians are going to be able to get it. It's just going to be available. We're going to have to fight. We're going to have to, because there's going to be profit, because our health system is for profit. So there's going to be science is science. It's happening all over the world, but our science has a price tag on it that doesn't happen necessarily everywhere. So I'm a little concerned about the availability. I'm sure it'll be the best quality in the world. But I just hope everyone can get it. That's what I would worry about. I also want to say two more things about it, is that I've never heard the letters RNA said so seductively as Bonnie said them.
Oh, say it slower, girl.
RNA. And the other thing is, I will do a benefit for Sunshine Cathedral, a fundraising benefit as Fat Bubbles. If there's a groundswell, I will become Fat Bubbles. I look good.
He is always looking for a drag name.
That's your drag name.
Fat Bubbles.
Bishop Fat Bubbles.
You will be fierce.
Fat Bubbles, bitch.
She will be fierce, baby, fierce. And that is the big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Fat Bubbles. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.